heard us, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I can't
here
remember what we did last week.
Good luck and have
Good
fun.
luck
Now
and
we can go
have
pee.
fun.
Was it live?
Yeah, it appears to be. Oh no. No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
it's not live.
Now
Oh, it's live!
Oof.
Excitement!
Oh my god, I'm so
Much
pumped.
excitement.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And they're immediately going back into the spawn.
Jesus Christ.
96Y performing a line, which isn't a line, but hey-oh.
Oh, wait, Manu left the BG to join 72nd? Yeah, different
Who's
Manu.
that?
Spanish guy. Manu.
Hmm.
Wasn't
What
he
is the
like Grella's
lowest
second in
thing?
command?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, here we come. Are they actually moving towards each other today? We will have to see. It does look like they're going to take a hill, as always. And
Well,
the 72nd, not known for their close combat prowess, let's say. Not a fan of getting
but
close and
known for
personal.
their patience, Dan. Certainly known for their patience.
They are as temperate as a nun in a convent. We will have to see what occurs here. They're going to use head glitching, the premier aspect of all shooting regiments.
I believe I'm already regretting this choice of map.
This map is just too good. There's two large hills and a death valley in between, as you do. Looks like the 96Y are trying to make some maneuvers to get closer to the 72nd, but they do not want to expose themselves, as you do. While we have plenty of time, it looks like. Oh, parallel lines being formed, of course. Oh no, they're going to intersect eventually. They're on a. Oh, just kidding. He doesn't want to get too close now. Of course not.
96Y definitely wants to get closer though.
I think they're definitely going to try and melee and see
Yeah.
who's better.
Oh, we're forgetting one.
72nd probably is going to do the same as they did in the 15th match.
Oh,
Maybe
watching
do a
gaps.
few close-up rounds and then engage in melee, see if they can dominate in that. If not, they will probably return to their old strategies of running and sitting on hills.
They are quite the fans of hills. Oh,
Indeed
one
they
guy
are.
is disconnected.
Ooh, is that
What?
the
No,
right?
no,
no, he's
No,
back.
he's back.
Come
He's
back.
back.
Oh,
He's
he's back. Just kidding.
He is an absolute Lord LD. Oh my god.
Dude, he's a fucking legend.
Laureled.
Lord
Has he spelled Lord incorrectly? That is the question.
That's actually his name if you didn't know.
Oh, risky.
Oh, risky. I think they were out of line there, but it's okay. We don't actually know the rules.
What the?
They could have to re-angle. You just.
They're used.
I should have shot then. I should have continued shooting.
Yeah, definitely. Some of these signals blopped as fuck. Oh, here we go.
Broadside action here.
Tactical. Oh, never mind. Deny.
Oh, evened up.
Could be risky here now in this angle.
Oh man.
This is
72nd just taking the punishment, man. What the
Damn,
fuck?
they are some spicy
That is
meatballs.
pretty bad.
Oh, and they're gonna charge in immediately.
And what shots are gonna be
Crikey,
fired
Mikey.
here?
This is interesting. Will we see the breakout star that is Max of the whatever regiment is? I saw his name, so he's in this game at least.
Left side needs to go in, like ASAP.
They are going. It looks like they're
There's
gonna kite on
no
the right,
way
going on the
72nd can
left.
bring this back. They are surrounded.
They just do not possess the ability to bring this back right here.
And Cooper going ham.
Both second orders, you have
Cooper,
to
the
stand
only
in line.
person getting
Oh,
kills.
rules are being implemented here.
Damn,
Oh,
Cooper's
Max!
insane.
Fucking Max!
Did I not
Look
say
at that,
Max was a
Cooper,
breakout
4
star?
kills.
See? I have the scouting
You
charts
did say
here.
that, actually, Dan.
I have the scouting charts here. He's just very highly rated. One of the top prospects, it looks like. Got him for a cheap price as well.
And he is only 12 years old, so he's got a lot of developing to do.
A lot of developing for the younger generation here. A lot older generations are looking to see the younger generations develop properly. They want to get a piece of
So
that
second
later
a guy
on.
called Judas in their team. Could be an interesting move to allow him to play, considering the historical connotations.
He was not a fan of his teammates, so let's see if he can work together with them in the present day. Oh, and it looks like
Let's hope no one gets sold to the Romans in this match.
well, we can only hope that they will not. The hill in between the two regiments taking a lot of fire there. Seems like the
96Y doing
96Y.
skirmisher formation to shoot.
96Y, not a fan of line infantry. It looks like they're used to more accurate fire, more spread out formations, more non-melee situations, anything that involves not getting up close and personal. Oh, we're back to parallel lines here. Like two caterpillars on a
Dark
leaf.
Templar is leading the 72nd apparently.
Because he's the only man that can lead the 72nd into victory here.
Well, it's like I said, Peter, it's X-Kill leading the 96Y.
Aye. I suppose Kopsik will be taking the back then.
Oh, good
Oh,
shot by Rommel.
Definitely good shot.
Twist
That's their
brackets
carry
ER.
player.
He was 0-1. Man. One absolute
Rest in
legend.
the pepperonis.
Just
Dark
like
Templar reloading out of line with his pistol.
tactical
Unacceptable
low ground here.
behavior.
Tactical low ground. And they're using it
Another
to perfection.
50-50 shooting.
Oh, 50-50
20
shooting.
seconds. Definitely is going to get to you. Yeah, one more shot
Oh.
coming in.
Pistol, the BM. They're in close combat
Oh.
melee range. That could have been
They're pretty
devastating.
unlucky they didn't kill anyone there in that charge.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there goes whoever the Capitan is.
Oh,
Just
no.
kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh
Just
what are you
my
doing,
kidding.
man? And now Execute is coming in the back, but they still have time to push them down the hill. It's going to be still A-okay.
I mean, quite honestly, Peter, where else would you come?
2v1, and he's still winning, it
Not
looks like.
quite sure, man.
They don't understand the concept of up-downs, but it's okay.
Execute definitely showing how to fucking left swing them.
That's that mercenaries experience
That's
there
that
from X.
mercenaries hilt
Exactly.
spamming experience right there. Oh
Shame
yeah.
he doesn't have a bow because he's a faggot archer mercenaries.
There we go. It is 1-1, evened it up. This was scheduled for 4.5 hours, but it could get under 2 if they play just like they have in those first 2 rounds.
I mean, with the significance of this match, Dan, it was expected that each round would last at least 1 hour. So we were looking at a 10-hour match right here.
This is very, very similar to a first to 1,000, except it's first to 10, and we're just waiting between the rounds. But it is okay. Okay, they're gonna try and maneuver onto
They're going to try and shoot.
the British side to tail here. Oh, look at 96, very aggressive. They want to use their limited gifts and abilities to secure the win here. 72nd. Lance Corporal.
96Y, clearly incapable of forming a line.
It does seem a little controversial that the 72nd has a ref in their pocket here. Well, let's digress on that. And it looks like we're gonna run around each other. Just kidding. As soon as I said it, they stopped doing it. And then when I stopped saying it, they did it again. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. Maybe they're listening to this right now, outside my window, listening to what I'm saying.
And second having a bat angle. Oh my god. Why are they doing this?
Oh, tactical low ground. And they're
melee.
going straight into the melee
What is
combat.
this?
Oh
Just
my
kidding.
lord.
Oh, baited them. Baited them. Oh.
Just baited like a fucking 3-year-old in a prison. And we're gonna see.
All
Don't
the
shoot,
casualties.
please.
They're giving an angle again for the 96Y to take, but they're slow on the fucking cut.
There was a couple of shots from the 96Y, wasn't it? That was maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, the front 2 or 3 must have fired a shot.
And they have
Those
the angle of the
76
sentry.
Doing very dodgy shit here.
They broke the line, though. They're actually not terrible. They understand the concepts of geometry and trigonometry.
Oh, good shot again.
Solarfish, also known
Apparently,
for
the
his shooting.
77Y are losing 4-0 to the NR55 right now.
Shots are being fired. Devastating volley, though the angle is now being taken by the 96Y, which don't seem to have their shots.
Really a fan of the formation of the 72nd there. We're a bit of a banana formation. Want to make sure they can concentrate their fire in the middle of the line.
Gaps of 70 seconds seem to be addressed quite rapidly, and oh my god, are they getting destroyed.
Tactical low ground being utilized here by the 96Y.
Now we're gonna see some luck-based melee.
Oh, here we go. Some completely lucky melee. We're holdfast, boys. Oh, big kill by Dark Templar. He's just stabbing randomly in the air, trying to hit everything he can. He gets another. Will he be able to secure this one as well? No, he will
I
not.
wonder what timing it'll take until one of them starts camping.
When they start to lose decisively, probably by the half. We will have to see.
A 70-second. Look at that balance. Ooh.
There we go. One man that we have forgot to mention so far is Private Andy. Just got into
Private
the
Andy.
game here.
Truly a melee legend.
We will have to see what impact he has. Not on the conventional lists of tiered prospects, but we will have to
It's
see.
kind of a wild card, I think. Certainly, certainly the 96Y won't have prepared to deal with his melee ability.
That is certainly true. He was not in the scouting report. I saw it before, and we will have to see. He could go 0-90-11, or he could go 17-3. We will never know.
Oof, 96Y calling out 70-second for their gaps now.
What's the maximum amount of gaps they can have now? 1 man, 2 man? Surely
An
there's
amount?
something in between there.
I don't imagine it's any more than 2 man.
An amount of gaps.
Oh. They are taking the initiative though, with the 1 man advantage. 70 seconds seems to be a little bit more aggressive than they normally seem to be.
Oh, they are bunched up.
Ooh,
But the
one shot
96Y
landed.
cannot
Oh,
convert.
they should get these. They should get there before. Oh no, okay, never mind.
They do have a bit of fill to work with here.
Position from the 70-second. Might work out though.
They're using their very thick skulls to bounce bullets back, it looks like.
96Y picking up the slack by picking up muskets of the dead people, which were still reloaded. 70-second don't have the reloads. Oh, they do. They were quite quick on the draw there.
That was controversial. 96 using calm to line there.
So Mr. Carry-On's musket was loaded. Let's see if Manu can get the kill. No, he cannot.
No kills.
And then he just
gets
died.
taken down. Oh, but
So
70
bring it
seconds
back there.
going for.
Indeed, rip for Mr.
No,
Archangel
there
there.
goes Dark Templar. That utilizes their chances for this round.
Are we gonna
They
see
do still have Andy though.
Oh,
Andy, Big
Cooper with a
Andy,
good kill there.
Cooper? It seems like the one-name players, just like the Koreans, are very skilled.
Gonna be hard to take down certain players. Oh, and another one. They're utilizing
They
their
are just
numbers quite
ganging up
easily.
on them. This is truly gang warfare. The Crips versus the Bloods
This
here.
is
Wow.
going quite well for the 70 seconds. Zero Knight absolutely rampaging through the fucking lines. Jesus fucking Christ.
96Y apparently incapable of holding a melee line.
What is this?
They
They're
do-
supposed to be a Slavic regiment rushing Ukrainians. Where is the autoblock at? Jesus.
That is a
Rommel
good-
throwing in the hissy fit.
that is a
Damn.
good point.
LOL block. Of
He is
course,
thrown
throwback
down
to
the gauntlet.
Price's 18. Oh no, is it? Fuck, what was the regiment called? I can't remember. Basically, the block
83rd.
name. 83rd. There we go.
83rd. The historian,
Yeah,
Irish here.
Yeah, we've got
Just,
a resident NW historian.
Just let me go back to my corner with my books. Thank you.
There you go. Go back into the cupboard and read your books. Will we be able to see?
He's our historian monkey that we only let out of the cupboard a couple times a day.
What?
Let me just sit here in the cupboard with my pizza. Thanks.
That's all
Yep.
you need. Oh, are we gonna see the patented strategy of the 72nd, also known as something? I don't know what the patented strategy is here. Oh, they're gonna advance again. They're going to
Ooh.
attempt to get
So
into the
quick
melee.
they could get a shot.
They have plenty of time to fucking get one shot off whilst the 70 second is still trying to get an angle, or even get closer.
Oh, they're gonna move in.
Hmm.
30 seconds showing very aggressive maneuvers here. Passing straight towards the enemy, which is obviously the better tactic to use when you're dominant in close range shooting and melee.
It's better to get closer when you're better. Who would have thunk it here?
It's Rommel leading right now, so they could just stop and snipe Rommel, and then 70-second would be pretty fucked.
Indeed it is. Then
It
again,
would be a very BM move though if they shot Rommel. Very BM.
70 second giving the 96Y an angle, but luckily 70 second is moving quite few blobs. No shot.
Tactical low ground here for the 96Y.
96 White finding the angles, but taking just too long to fire off a shot.
They're just too slow. They have not worked their quad sufficiently. Oh,
96
and
we
Rommel.
definitely have to win this round, I think.
Jesus.
96
Three
Y.
good shots there.
You have the advantage here, but
90
the 70 second
seconds,
reclaim a
replaying.
few.
Ooh.
Tactical low ground for the 96Y. Get a few more.
70-second taking a huge gamble here, hoping that they can get more reloads in. No, but it seems to be paying off.
And they charge 10v10.
10v10. Oh my.
Will the
I guess you
96Y
see
be able
here
to work
who
together?
the better melee regiment is.
70-second is
Oh,
pulling
it
away
does
from
not
the
look
right
like
flank.
the 96Y right now.
96 White taking their sweetest time.
Going in
But
like 1v6 from X-Kill there.
not understanding why Rommel was still disengaging from the fight, whilst he's a decent blocker. He can definitely drag them away from the fight.
96Y not quite understanding the
70
concept
second.
of teamwork here.
It's 5v6 right now.
70-second should have this. Unless those two players in the 2v3 situation can make the difference here, I don't see anything changing. Doesn't seem to happen though.
It looks like the 96Y do not understand the concept of working together. They're a fan of 3v1ing.
70-second definitely used the numbers on the left flank to their advantage. And got
X-Kill,
quite a few
unfortunate
kills in there.
to come up against someone that can actually side block, which is a rarity in NW.
X-Kill rage quitting the game as they understand that they
Oh.
have lost now.
This could be awkward.
Or did he just preemptively switch sides? I think he did not.
He does
Not
appear to
ready.
have disappeared.
96Y now in a big trouble, considering that the leader just decided to just leave.
Interesting decision there from X-Kill.
Eskel not a fan of losing, supposedly. We are seeing that he's not quite happy with his regiment right here. Maybe it's an attitude problem. Maybe it's a pay problem.
Perhaps he's filling out his application to join the 72nd.
That could be a good thing for him. It could further his career. He doesn't have to join
Clearly, 72nd is open for Russian and Ukrainian recruits all over the place.
as long as they speak 3.5 words of English, they are okay.
German.
Or German, in this case.
They don't have
Uh,
to speak German. You have to speak English because English is the language of the world. Everyone knows that.
Because
That is
England
correct.
is my city.
Exactly.
Is X-Kill going to return? X-Kill has returned.
He has returned. He's cooled off. He's gone for the bath. And he will provide emotional
He's
and
had a
leadership
quick ice
support.
bath. You know, washed his hands a bit, made sure he's all ready for some sword spamming ability.
Indeed, indeed.
He has the icy hot on his back. He's ready.
He's absolutely ready for the second half. 4-1 in favour of the 72nd is looking rather good for them in this position.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
We've finally seen it.
we've
I knew
acquired it.
One of the regiments would succumb. I knew it.
Oh, the hill is taking a lot of fire here. Low HP. Will the hill go down?
We'll
By
have
the
to
looks
see.
of it, this is quite an AT hill that they can sit on. Oh,
Oh,
is he
they're
moving off it there?
they're finding a different
No,
hill.
96Y is running further away from the map, trying to utilize even more hills that they can find along the way.
Oh, this is
Finding that sweet, sweet cover, whilst the 72nd is slowly but steadily coming forward.
this is a worse hill though. I really wouldn't recommend this.
To be honest, the UK side doesn't really offer anything, but I reckon X-Kill will be going for the furthest corner of the map, considering that is the highest point on this map. Seeing that the 72nd has realized this as well, they're going quite straight ahead towards them.
96Y are doing doing something. That's all we can say right now. Oh, but they're gonna hit glitch on this hill. It looks like one shot at the advancing 72nd does nothing. Does not deter them from maneuvering. It looks like
I'm surprised they haven't utilised that little hill at their spawn, because that's quite difficult to pressure without being shot to shit.
Nice reloading on a blind, marks out, pointing out the rules.
rules official. Where you at?
72nd Wisdom Fuchs, where the fuck you at, boy?
That may be under review. This match may be under review. Conflicts of interest.
A straight melee. Oh no, denied.
JK says
Rommel
the
side
72nd.
was a
to
bait.
signify Rommel side blocking to signify that he shit his pants and doesn't actually want to get into melee.
96Y now definitely having an angle, but don't have the reloads at the front, so now wasting their shots. 72nd definitely giving them a few shots in return.
Andy grabbing a kill, showing his prowess here.
Again, 96Y taking so long to form a line and actually present and fire. It's ridiculous. They're just giving the advantage to the 72nd in this case. No reloads in.
Going
Melee seems to be going
into
towards
melee.
the 72nd with a numerical advantage.
4 men down. Will the 96...
Well, the previous rounds will probably be enough to guess the outcome of this.
96Y definitely not capable of bringing this back within numerical disadvantage. 96Y, of course, that is, pardon me.
They're just not quite all there. They don't have all the skills required, known as teamwork, communication, and
This
general
is the moment
ability.
for Witcher to shine, but I suppose he does not. Damn.
Andy with 2 kills, of
96Y
course.
have to win the next 4 rounds, otherwise they will lose the match.
96Y immediately going for the long-range volleys. And again, the Hill's taking a massive beating here.
That Hill is going to file a claim with his insurance later. Emotional, traumatic damage. Lots of
I
it.
don't understand why they would drop Zero Knight to 72nd. He's definitely the better player in there.
It's probably just the case of everyone playing.
It just looks like Zero Knight wants to chat with everyone up here. It's okay.
I suppose the 72nd is then pretty much secure of the victory, but the numbers are now equal. They dropped too many people and the 96Y sniped somebody in. What is it? Rule breaks? That is just...
We need to acquire a
Um,
rules official here.
I don't think that's allowed.
I think that's pretty biased towards what is actually allowed. The person
the
went
fuck?
to spectator, 96Y put one in.
It
It's a
certainly
pretty
is.
controversial decision from a 72nd member.
Who would have thunk it but the 96Y doing the best strat in the world. Running
They are
away and
finding
hiding.
Oh, they found the map patch and realized they can now run further.
Oh, but they're moving towards him, controversially.
Very
That was a
controversial.
very cheeky move. Can we just appreciate how cheeky that was from Wooston?
I think the 96Y is not even complaining about it. I'm very impressed by
What
that,
the-
even.
They probably don't
I would
understand
have
what
at least
happened.
expected 2 to 3 salty tears there, but none are
What's your
given.
opinion on that one, Irish?
He's, I believe he's using his position as a co-organizer of NWL to pull some strings.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I've
Strings.
ever seen that one before.
Strings are definitely pulled. Usually, the admins or the referees of these type of NWL matches would type in, "Bad luck, kid, shouldn't have dropped."
Oh, they're
Oh,
fucking
it's-
using their geometry skills, their 3rd grade geometry here. They understand the concept of lines and circles. Oh, are we going to see the edge of the map playing a big factor here? Yes, we are!
Second firing shots, hitting them, no kills. Controversial. Oh, very good shot from Rommel, killing the second in command of the 96Y. I suppose the Sun is now taking over.
Kobzik is at the back now.
Good old poor Shogun showing his wealth in game.
Taken out. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Parallel lines here. 4th grade geometry here. Learning terms of geometry. Oh, just gonna have a run. That's okay. Looks like they wanted to have some exercise here. They knew they need to drop some pounds.
They're definitely going at it, you can tell that.
This is tense.
96Y is being very, very conservative with their shots. You understand they are down by 1 player and need to get a good volley off for them to actually have a chance in a melee.
It looks
To be
like
honest, it would have been easier for them if they'd just brought as many people as they could and tried to plus one.
Exactly. I think that the numerical advantage would have played a bigger role here. But I
Oh,
suppose
Max.
the 96Y thinks differently of that. Definitely hitting their shots. Oh,
Because I think they're both at a similar skill level. But
Yeah,
obviously, 72nd always have the extra musket and they're plus one.
Exactly, which puts them in a very, I would say, relaxed position. They know their shooting is on point, they know their formations are quite on point. Though, oh, what's this?
Gaps.
Gaps? 70-second
Ooh.
is quite quick on the slide there. No warnings, no whatsoever. In before Rommel gets slain because he is 5 meters away from his line, but never mind. I would say if this match would have played with bigger numbers, which would probably favour the 96Y. Not quite sure though.
Definitely. Oh, we're just charging them.
Melee, that was
Oh,
a FOL.
Firing a chance there by one of the 72nd members. If he doesn't know the name, he has to slay randomly, but I suppose it's gonna be not done.
Or not done at all. He's
Very
cheating, but it's
controversial
okay.
again, but I suppose Cooper fucking made up for it. Thank you, Cooper, for being the actual referee of this NWL match.
Cooper, very highly rated here. Oh, but it's 3v5. This is possible. Anything is possible.
To
Considering
be honest, these three players are very capable, apart from Desant with his very high ping at the moment, which will cripple his abilities in melee quite a bit.
all you have to do is down spam and spin. That is worked for 5 years now, so we will have to see.
Rommel nearly catching Desant.
Oh, but he's fast. He's done his workouts.
X-Kill definitely going to
Judas going
dominate with the
down.
sword.
There we go.
96Y playing is very smart, just dragging away like the numbers.
Oh my goodness,
Well
he
done
just
from Dark
missed.
Templar. And it seems to be all over unless X-Kill pulls off some amazing, but I suppose he does not.
He is just not quite good enough there.
What's the
Rommel
score
throwing another hissy fit at a 96Y.
now? 6-1 now, isn't it?
It's indeed 6-1.
It is certainly is a lot to a little right here. Oh, Irish congratulating Rommel. He can't hear you, but congratulations are in order, certainly.
Zero Knight, backing spectator being absolute sportman.
I think
Hello, friend.
I think we've forgotten to talk about one important member of the 72nd. Is a Mr. Judas. We have talked about him, but I don't think we haven't talked about him quite enough.
I mean, it certainly seems like today he's decided not to betray his teammates and do a good job.
Surprisingly, very surprisingly. A lot of
I mean, at
money.
the end of the day, Judas was one of Jesus's followers.
Means he has
So
a
he did do
lot
his
of
bit.
experience in life, in this game. He's been playing it for about 2,000 years now. He got an early release copy by Tail Worlds Palestine.
2,000 years ago, in return for betraying Jesus.
He's had to play this game. That's about accurate.
72nd, forcing the 96Y to break a majority of their reloads. Gonna put them in a tight spot, really.
Tactical low ground here.
Alright, indeed.
Good trade
The
there.
second firing a lot of shots, but that not actually hitting many.
Was that fire out of line? The line had already started moving, I believe.
Things are occurring.
Is now dominating in the close range shooting. 96Y bringing it back though.
Barrage. Oh, that may have been two
that
FOLs
was
right there.
nice.
That was just not acceptable.
Are we gonna see
Line was
the
broken
referee
by the
actually do
officer.
something? That's a good question.
Referee again seems to be ignoring this.
He's just not a fan of enforcing the rules. I can respect that opinion.
Where is Cooper to enforce the rules on these type of people? There he is, the
Exactly.
legend on the right flank, pushing into the 96Y.
He understands that throwing a down step is the most viable path here.
Oh, and he jebaited Flash Coder.
The Russians are not quite good enough.
That's the problem. They're
I
just
feel
letting
like-
people get behind them.
The 96Y seems to be now having microphones, or not any working microphones at least.
They do not have the words per minute to type out the calls here because they do not possess
There you go,
microphones.
Dan. Justice has been served.
Thank
Oh,
you,
wait, no,
Mr.
on
Dark
the wrong
Templar. It's okay. Justice has been served a little bit.
Justice has kind of been served.
Oh, Grenadier Alex 123. The year of his birth has gone down.
96Y getting absolutely dominated here. 7-1. It's not looking all too good for the 96Y.
It is not at all.
9-1 predicament in terms of score is actually not out of the question.
Looks like George without the E is sitting in the spectation spot. They don't want to put in their top tier players today, it looks like.
Hmm. I mean, could that be a mistake? Does he just not know how to spell George?
That could be. Oh, George has joined
Oh,
the
George has
96Y.
joined, indeed, the 96Y
Oh,
team.
going back immediately. Oh,
Link
link
to
to Luke.
Damn, son, immediately dropped.
This could be, you know, an emotional issue. It could have been a temperamental issue. We just don't know. We don't have the
I
man
think
on the
Link to
field.
Luke just has a bad attitude, and I think that's reflected in his performance today.
Could be.
Absolutely agreeing with that.
Maybe he just wasn't played in the right position to his liking. We do not know at this present moment. 96Y are sitting.
Damn, some serious BM coming out here from Rommel.
Rommel's absolutely going ham on the 96Y by mocking their shooting, mocking their melee. It's beyond belief.
Just like in 1944, Rommel should die, but we will have to see what occurs.
They are probably not going to be very impressed with this 96Y, as they did have an intention to win NWL.
96Y getting some good shots in.
George without the E going down. It's a shame.
The
We
absolute
really wanted to
melee
see.
legend that could have carried this round has been taken out. 72nd bringing it back though.
These 72nd are really fans of shooting the person right next to the officer. Like to live on the edge.
This is very dodgy. A 2-man advantage for the 72nd could always be lost. Oh, what's this then? A gap.
Gaps.
Just a gap.
He doesn't like gaps, obviously.
Clearly, the only rules being enforced tonight are the rules of the gaps.
You
Firing out of line, firing in charge, and the stuff like that is absolutely acceptable. Marcel going down. Seems to be that it all's going to come down to 96Y. Recruit Max to carry this. Well, as I said,
Maxwell has
Max
gone down
is
finally.
down.
Maxwell has
I
gone
think
down.
X-Skill is going to be utilized in shooting, as I
And
said.
Judas has taken
Judas
out
obviously
the
backs
leader. Returning to his roots there. A fan of taking out leaders. Last round of this match. Will we be able to see the 96Y not do
Well,
something
they're
has to occur?
already pretty dominated. I mean, even if they would get 2 rounds in, you can clearly say that this NWL match was just incomplete.
This was a very close affair, supposedly, coming into this. It shows that you can't trust the word of everyone.
To be honest, I had some hope for the 96Y because Kopsik was saying they were bringing low in numbers in terms of that their skill will probably be better. But I feel like they've overplayed their card in terms of melee, as they were not the predominant fucking dominant factor in melee.
We will have to see what happens in this final round. Will they make a total? That's an ROL. But will we have to see complete embarrassment? 9-1 is significantly worse than 8-2.
Indeed it is. But does not take away from the fact, close range shooting where the 96Y has no reloads. They fired their shots too early and now they're paying for it, but yeah, it's all over.
Into melee here. Let's see if the 96Y understand the concept of working together. Does not look like they do.
They're breaking off left and right.
Dark Templar goes down because he's an idiot.
Cooper as well. There's still 1-man advantage, 2-man advantage.
Oh, 4v a lot on the right flank. 4v2 on the other flank. They have to work together here. Lots of trading. 72nd has the advantage.
I mean, they kind of brought it back here, considering they were 5 down.
8-5. 3-man disadvantage for the 96Y.
It's gonna come down to really independent melee skill. But I feel like the 72nd has just too many of their players left alive that it could just 2v1 everyone.
Another Alex.
It has been brought back quite significantly.
The Alexi are winning, both using the year of their birth as the deciding factor in their names.
X-Skill being alive and Alex 123 being alive. 2 quite dominant players, as I said.
Oh, future Alex is just blocking here, but then he throws an attack. There we go. Past Alex. gets
This
it.
is going to be
Does
quite
not get the
close.
kill. Future Alex going down. Past Alex getting one stab, going down.
This is going to be quite bad. I'm quite positive Xkill has the capabilities of winning this 1v1 with the sword.
Will he throw anything? Actually, he did, as I was saying it, goes up to the trusty up attack.
And
a
poked one,
glance.
unfortunate event to happen
And
there.
a left attack wins him the
8-2.
W.
8-2. Well,
I just wanted to have a quick post-game interview with the champions of NWL here. How proud are you that you won NWL? And why are you
we
shit?
haven't actually won NWL.
You
So.
have won NWL in my heart. Why? Can you explain how does it feel to win NWL?
Yeah, it feels great. Hopefully you won't put this in unless we actually win NWL, otherwise we'll look fucking retarded.
I'm putting it up anyway because
Okay,
reasons.
that's
So I just want to thank the winners of NWL for joining me today. And this was a terrible match. Thanks for coming.